Imagine this. You stand at the edge of a crowd, watching a leader, charismatic, unshakable, command the room with a mere glance. But beneath the surface, a silent truth festers. Their power is an illusion, a fragile construct built on perception. What if, with one precise strike, their influence crumbles and the followers scatter like leaves in a storm? This is the unsettling heart of Law 42. Destroy the source, and the system collapses. Why do masses cling to idols, even when their foundations rot? And what does it mean to wield or defy this dark arithmetic of control? The answer lies not in force, but in the psychology of dependence. Nietzsche warned, whoever fights monsters should see to it that he does not become a monster. So tell me, when you gaze into the abyss of power, who truly holds the knife? The sheep follow not because the shepherd is strong, but because they believe he is. Nietzsche saw this as the core of human weakness, our desperate need for idols, for someone to bear the weight of our uncertainty. Strip away the myth, and the crowd's faith shatters like glass. This is the paradox of Law 42. Power is never truly in the hands of the leader. It lives in the minds of the followers. Jung called it the collective shadow, the unconscious surrender to authority. Schopenhauer saw it as the will's blind submission to hierarchy. And yet, history whispers a darker truth. The shepherd is just the first domino. So ask yourself, what unseen chains keep you from seeing the shepherd as mortal? The moment the shepherd falls, chaos erupts, not because the world has changed, but because the illusion has. Cognitive dissonance grips the flock. Without their figurehead, they scramble to reconstruct meaning. This is the silent power of Law 42. It exposes the fragility of social order, revealing how easily systems crumble when their symbolic center vanishes. Neurologically, we're wired for hierarchy. Mirror neurons mimic authority. Dopamine rewards obedience. Culturally, we're conditioned to mistake structure for safety. Yet beneath it, all lurks a terrifying freedom. If the shepherd's power is borrowed from the sheep, then true agency was always yours. The question isn't whether the shepherd can be struck down. It's whether you're ready to face the wilderness that follows. To wield Law 42 is to see through the myth, and to break it demands ruthless clarity. History's greatest disruptors didn't conquer armies. They targeted symbols. When Caesar fell, Rome fractured. When cult leaders are exposed, their disciples wake as if from hypnosis. The strategy is surgical. Isolate the head, and the body staggers. But rebellion isn't mere destruction. It's the deliberate cultivation of self-sovereignty. Nietzsche's Bermensch doesn't follow or destroy shepherds. He becomes untamable. Start here. Question who you've unconsciously anointed. Dissect their influence like a coroner examining a corpse. Then silently, precisely, remove your belief. The sheep scatter when they remember they have legs. Will you run or rule? Here is the unbearable weight of Law 42. There are no shepherds. Only sheep who choose to kneel. The power you perceive in others is a mirror. It reflects your own surrender. Nietzsche's hammer doesn't strike leaders. It shatters the altar inside you. This is the paradox of liberation. To dethrone false gods, you must first incinerate the part of you that CRAVs them. The moment you do, a chilling freedom emerges. No more masters. No more myths. Just the raw, ungovernable force of your own will. So tell me, when the next shepherd rises, will you bow? Or will you pick up the knife